Alrighty.
Right, Peffz, I've got the announcement all set out.
Perfect.
Tell
My
us when we're
mute
live.
key here, isn't working, so I'm gonna have to do it manually. Shit.
Alright,
Yes,
okay.
it will be rain.
Alright, okay. Am I fine to do lights out commentary, or do you need comms?
Nope. You can do lights out commentary. I'll mute myself.
You've...
I will it will be annoying for me, but you know.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, there's the orange. Oh, okay. Well, fuck. I set it to raining. Whatever. I set it to. No, never mind. Okay, the orange filter just went away from me. It was there for a second. Never mind.
Tell us as soon as we're streaming and I'll send out the announcement.
Easy. Alright, please let the marshals get into position. Are you guys in the lobby? Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Alright, go off track, spawn a thing.
So I spawn or online? Actually, that's self.
Oh, in spawn.
Alright.
Oh shit, wait, no, I need to be in the safety car, I'm stupid.
I'm gonna be trying to use more of the spectator cam.
Yeah, I don't know how to spawn this in. I'm in save vehicles, it just says saved.
No, you don't click save, you click... Oh, whatever, I'll explain later.
Alright, okay.
Alrighty, I'll be calling out the grid, make sure your brake lights are off, and make sure that you keep some distance on the formation lap. So we have Mr. Spooky, Course, MGR Scorpion, Mr. Tino, Skullop, Jimbo, Joran, Anthony, Deliverance, VTACT, Green Prophet, Pascal Frost, Not King, Zanny, Clouditz, Nate V, Snowy, and Mass Gaming. Make sure you're in the right position, make sure that the person who was called before you is also ahead of you. Alrighty. So Alfie.
Hang on 1 second, I'm just sending out the promotions now. Delete that. Delete. Copy that. Delete that. Ah shit, I've done that wrong way there. Delete that.
Who's Paul?
What message?
The announcement, I just wanted to resend it all.
Oh no, I did not.
And then... Bam. And then we send out at everyone.
I don't know where you are on track, but I'll check, sure.
Alright. I'll start Peffz. What am I doing then?
You go into spawn, vehicles, saved vehicles, and then FIA drone.
Yeah, that's not there. It's obviously not worked.
Okay. But but you have the files and everything.
Yeah. Right. Do I just need to... I'll go find the basic Kelly.
Easy.
Alright.
I'll help you set it up after the stream.
Alright, okay.
Alright, I'll mute now. So that
I need a sec to get the heli, otherwise I can't do.
Yeah, but I'll mute now. You guys, the stream will be able to hear you. They won't be able to hear me, and you won't be able to hear me either.
Alright, okay. Yeah, just give us a set before lights out so I can get everything sorted. Stevie, where's the helicopters?
Stream has started, right? After the double defend, after they happen.
Alright, okay. I swear, if we have lights out before I get in the heli, I'm gonna be fuming.
No, it's not gonna happen. Peffz pays attention to it, don't worry.
Bro, where is it?
If not, I would literally just fucking... You could look and see.
Ah, around here. Right, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Also, hello and welcome everybody to the Japanese Grand Prix. This is round 5 of our Formula 3. Hope you guys are all having a great time as we are shortly starting the race.
Alright, okay, he's gonna have to do this start without me because I've just turned into a tow truck. You can have the lights out commentary.
You can go ahead and say lights out.
No, but I can't see. I'm in the tow truck.
I can commentate it. You can say lights out and where we go.
Alright, okay. Alright, we've got green flags here at the Formula 3 Japanese Grand Prix. We have 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, and 5 lights. And it's lights out and away we go.
So we have Spooky currently still leading into turn 1. Course on the inside, gonna hang in there. He, of course, gets the lead by the second corner. We have... Whoa, that's a big crash behind between the two MP drivers there. I believe that's between Scorpion, maybe, and Majimbo.
Yeah, and that's the safety car there. No surprise at all. Hang on, I'm still trying to get this heli sorted. God damn it. Why now?
Looks like a big crash towards the back of the pack there.
Yeah, a huge pileup. I mean, it's no surprise with all this rain in F3. Suzuka, it's a great track, but it's guaranteed to have these sorts of issues.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a lot of tight corners. Well, it's not really tight, but it's just, you know, a lot of flat-out corners. So it's a lot harder for people to overtake, and they get a bit greedy, and stuff like that happens.
Yeah, it happens. Right. Right, hang on.
Also, welcome, Skillmax.
Stevie, if you could do a second look at our stream quickly, help us get this heli in, and then I can actually start commentating for people, and then it's not just depressed as fuck. Yeah, bear with us, everyone watching. Apologies. Yes. It just says save and
no,
take
hit zero. Hit
0. Alright, okay. Alright, and then options, and then...
Born in vehicle.
Wait, hang on. You've said so much in about a second there. So that one last time. Yes, I'm on option 1. Yeah. 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 Alright. No.
Peffz, just watch. It should be SE in this lap.
Helicopters, yeah. Right, I'll just find it. Alright, okay. Right, yeah, found it. Alright. Okay, I am ready. I am fine. Right, okay. Yeah, okay. Honestly, right. Thank you everyone very much for watching. That was lights out. It went to chaos. I'm afraid I didn't actually see it. I was stuck in a tow truck. But we will have safety car in this lap at the Japanese Grand Prix. So the safety car will start to stay, well, accelerate away from the pack now. With Course in the lead, Spooky Scary just behind with Scorpion in third. Everyone very crammed up. The Premers in P2 and P4 there. We'll have to see if they can make any form of move. Having teammates at the front together, it's always a huge advantage. Course keeping them very slow around the final corner, although he is going to have to accelerate now, and he does. Out the final corner we go, onto the main straight, full throttle he goes. The Premer and the MP just behind. The MP closer to the Premer than the Premer to P1, but still a bit of a gap, still quite spread out further back. Got some very poor visibility to say the least, but the MP makes a move on the Premer down the inside. What a move that was. And another Premer getting attacked from 5th now. They're really starting to get attacked by everyone now. Scorpion still full pressure on Course, though. He wants to go for that lead early. He moves out, see if he can get a move done, but he can't in the end. He's just going to back off for now. The Premer's still 3 and 4th.
As you know, Scorpion, an extremely quick driver, is going to be driving for F2 ART tomorrow.
Yeah, and he pulls out to the side, but then once again has to back in. Bearing in mind that the safety car went in this lap, so there's no curves, which makes overtaking much harder, especially in conditions like this, because you don't want to risk your race for, well, one turn into the first few laps, but we'll have to see as we will reach the line shortly. Curves will be enabled. We'll have to see how, yeah, curves usage is. Some people use it differently. Whether people dump it as soon as we cross the line or save it for the back straight. We'll see the Premer just behind the MP now. It goes out side by side. Looks like a bit of curves usage, but people smart, they're saving it. They know with the rain and the conditions that a little bit too much curves and they're going to be flying out of control and to the back of the grid.
Yep, the Prema of Tino also gaining a place up into the first corner, overtaking Mad Jimbo into P4 now.
Yeah, see, this is the next Kerr's usage spot on this middle straight here. Under the bridge they go. Looks like they're all using it. The Prema going up the inside. Is he going to stick it? There's contact. He keeps it there. Pushes the MP wide. Bit of a legal overtake there. He really did need to leave some space, but a good move nonetheless.
We
But
actually
the
had
MP won't happen there.
extremely similar thing happening behind, but the other way around. It was the Carlin on the Prema on Tino behind.
Alright, okay, and that's, yeah, still moves behind with the Kerrs on that straight there. It's Suzuka, it's a really unique track. I mean, I love driving on that, and that's the contact with the Prema and the MP.
Big crash.
Prema off track, he'll be demoted out of the points there. A little bit of payback by the MP after that earlier move. He's not going to be happy at all there. Yeah, demoted really far back. I don't know if that's impacted the MP. Well, no, see, the MP of Scorpion is still in P2, but Kors will not be complaining because now he has a huge gap due to that collision. Mr. Tino in the other Prema still in the top 5 for the time being.
Spooky
I keep mentioning
already.
the Premas. I keep mentioning the Premas, but the only car I can recognise with this sort of weather.
Yeah, I was about to say Spooky's already trying to make moves there to try and overtake VTAC through the S's.
Yeah.
Just backing off to avoid the collision as smart as he gets the overtake done in the hairpin a corner later.
Yeah, I mean, it's no surprise the pack is really starting to spread out early, and it's what happens when we have rain. We have very different pace, but the front, no less, are still staying together, all using a pretty similar amount of curves. We've got to move further forward there by Mr. Tino, a good overtake there.
I think we might be seeing course on softer tires.
Yeah, but the only problem is, with softs in the rain, that is not going to last long. Pit strategy comes into play a lot in Formula V. You would not think about it at all. So yeah, course all the way into the second corner, whilst people are still entering the first. Yeah, Scorpion, he can't lose focus now because he's got a huge group behind him of 3rd, 4th and 5th, and it's a very competitive group, to say the least, but they will be slowing each other down if they're not careful, and that is definitely not what you want, letting everyone else escape from the pack.
The F might just want to check track limits course. I'm watching his lap here.
Oh, and what a move there by the Prema of, is it Spooky Scary? I do not know drivers. Hang on, let me have a look. I believe... No, sorry, that is Deliverance in the Prema. No, it's not. I'm completely stupid. Yeah, it's Spooky Scary. What a move that was down the inside. Bloody hell, I do not know my F3 drivers. A few cars going wide there with the rain. Side by side, further back, we're still going with VTAC and Nate at the moment.
Ooh.
Yeah, it looks like VTAC...
Was that Scorpion losing his wing?
Oh, we'll
No,
have
he
to
stays
see.
out.
No,
He
it
stays
stays
out.
out the pits, yeah. We have Madman to carry on going. That's 2 overtakes on the main straight there in the top 5. 2 side-by-sides into a Kerr's overtake.
Yeah,
And it's-
Dino doing very well to get back up into P3 from how the first lap went for him.
Yeah, I mean, I've got to say, a track like Suzuka-ish, I mean, it's no surprise it's the rain when it was in real life, but it's a very difficult track with these sorts of conditions. I remember last year when we had these wet weather conditions, it definitely got interesting to say the least. A lot of contact, I can imagine, and we probably don't see it all, but there will be, and I assume further back as people are really starting to spread out, but still crammed towards the back actually. It looks like, yeah, the front's starting to spread out into the 1s and 2s, but the further back we go, the bigger the trains seem to be. Fighting for no points, but purely position.
I'm actually been watching the onboard of Tino here as he's battling with Mad Jimbo, going into the double hairpins. Looks like he gets a bit of contact from the rear there. Jimbo again through the second corner, giving him even more contact.
Yeah, it looks like Peffz is still spectating Tino, so we'll keep watching that for now. We'll have to see where he is now. Yeah, just still ahead of Jimbo. I mean, with a pace on a driver like him, I don't see many moves from Jimbo coming out. We will have to see, yeah, ahead into the S's. Further back, we've got a lot of side-by-side action with the Prema of Spooky Scary going on the inside. There's contact there. He ends up going wide, and that will leave the attack for Mass Gaming to now come. See if he can get an opportunity there. A little bit wide though. He is slow down. That's his opportunity gone. You can't waste an opportunity as grand as that when you're that high up in a race like this. Unfortunate for him there, to say the least.
I think we're going to be seeing maybe a similar or the exact same strategy from the Premier drivers here. Both on the 1.5, 1.75 wings here.
Yeah, I'm not surprised there with these sorts of conditions. They're very smart about it, to say the least.
But I'm curious, does the front not wear more in the high-speed corners?
Well, the higher downforce you are, the less tire deg you tend to have. The lower deg, you can have more wheels. Well, it depends really on obviously conditions and corner type. But usually the higher deg you have, the lower. Sorry, the higher downforce you have, the lower deg you'll have. It's a smart call there. I don't know why Peffz is spectating P20. I don't know if he's still doing that. Oh wait, no, he's P20. God, I'm stupid today. I can't tell you that driver is there now. That is just in front of Not King. Who's that? That is. Where is Not
Alfie,
King?
have you been maybe doing something illegal before the race?
I was actually. Anyways, so we've got Anthony in P11 just ahead of Not King now. That MP down the main straight. I'm realizing I'm looking at the stream and commentating. I probably shouldn't. This is slightly frustrating. I gotta try and figure out who we're actually watching. With the delay on the stream, it is the only problem. Yeah, the only thing there.
Honestly, just commentate any battles happening.
Alright, okay, yeah, no, I still thought you were spectating King. Where is Tino now? Tino still ahead of Jimbo, nothing new there. We'll have to see if we can spectate for the back. Could you switch to Spooky Scary, who looks very aggressive at the moment down the main straight, goes for the overtake with the Kers just outside of the pits, and a nice move there to confirm that top 5.
Spooky having made up around 4 places in the last 6 laps, so he's doing a great job in his recovery drive. Of course, he has a big gap to go between him and Mad Jimbo, but I'm sure with his current pace and his quality time, it's definitely in there for him.
I mean, we've said it before, but with a track like this and conditions like this, I would not be surprised if we have another safety car. The only reason I'd say we wouldn't have one is purely due to the fact we are so spread out. And it's strange. The track is a mix of very, well, enclosed, and then there's also quite a few runoffs in different sectors. Alright, okay, perfect. Who are we looking over? Alright, okay. I just
Alfie does
anyway, sorry, completely ignore Peffz speaking when the stream can't hear him. Right, in the heli, where actually are you, Peffz? There you are. Alright, okay, yeah. Down the main straight again, Spooky Scary, starting to build up a gap to Deliverance at the moment. A smart move there. Deliverance, a driver of many talents, but Spooky Scary, you can't underestimate him with this pace. And I mean, as you've seen, he's already got much. What the hell? Right, never mind. Sorry, I'm getting distracted again.
I already know these Pembroke drivers. As soon as they saw that there would be rain, they've been practicing 24/7 since then.
I mean, that's what it's all about at Premier. It's practice, practice, practice. Meanwhile, at McLaren, it's much more relaxed. Although, as I do say that, MGR Scorpion is currently P2, and he's catching to course. I don't know if you've noticed. He's now down to half corner length. He's yeah, obviously tyre strategy or pace coming into play here. We'll have to see how.
Yeah, interestingly enough, also Tino is not falling behind from Scorpion either.
Yeah, he's keeping that for now, and I mean, Mad Jimbo, he won't want to lose sight of Tino. Spoon corner, lovely.
Yeah, even Spooky is starting to pull up on that pack, so it still looks like Spooky might have the most pace here.
Yeah, I mean, it's no surprise, as we've already said. DC was on 175 for downforce.
1.5, 1.75.
Alright, I mean, with how he's taking these corners, it would not be a surprise. He's taking his lines perfectly as we go through the S's. He's just going to need to focus on that. I mean, it comes very... Alright, we'll switch over to Not King. As I've heard, there is a battle further back. Let's have a look. Just need to find it now. It's very crammed up. Yeah, as we go through the double 90s here, onto the back straight, with the group around Not King. Right. I need to mute you, Peffz. I'm gonna get distracted at this point. No, I'm joking. Right, so it's Joran still ahead at the moment, Not King behind. He's gonna see if he can make any form of overtake here. It's a big train behind. I mean, I won't be surprised if people get very crammed up very fast here, Stevie.
I mean, Jarn is the junior driver.
We have reports of a car on track. We look green to me. Down the main. Oh. Oh god, I keep forgetting that. Sorry, Peffz. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Not King with a good overtake there, by the looks of it, down the main straight. Actually, no, he was overtaken. It was Jordan. God, I'm in bits tonight. Not my best performance. Yeah, it's Jordan with the move down the main straight. Takes it from Not King. He's just behind now. Through the hairpin they go.
So I'm just checking through all the all the top 5 drivers, and they're all in the same downforce.
Are they? Right, okay. Yeah, no, there's no surprise there. It's pretty fast for fast drivers to figure out what downforce to go. They go very similar. Hang on, where's Spooky? Is he still up there? I heard something about... Yeah, into the top 5 Spooky now. Deliverance now in 6th. He's closing that gap rapidly. Further back, still a big trim, but not many overtakes at the moment. We'll keep you updated. But it looks like, yeah, it's pretty much similar curves, usage, and pace all around. So people are staying very much in line. A few people coming out the pits now. We've got 2 or 3 joining those battles. Unfortunately, they will not be liking that with the amount of traffic you enter in. Because I mean, a track like Suzuka and tracks in general. I mean, I don't know whether you can understand not driving as much Stevie, but it's very frustrating coming out into a big pack. And that's a contact there. One car off. Not nice at all. Further forward, that was, by the looks of it, Nate V in that group there. Looks like a lag contact. That will be demoting that driver further back, down the back of the grid. I would not be happy with that. Although I'm very used to having my races getting screwed over at this point. If you have watched the F1 streams, it's a common and daily occurrence for me at this point.
We have Snowy being our first blue flag.
Oh, well, that's great. Right, okay, so apparently... right, okay. The stream's apparently now watching me. So through the final corners we go now. It'll be Deliverance leading them down the main straight. Just further behind, it is... our Deliverance went into the pits, I didn't realise. So yeah, that's Nate just behind him. Down the main straight, once again. Yeah, with the curves, very similar with their usage. So not much action at the moment. Still a lot of pit activity.
At the moment, the top 4 actually seem to have an extremely similar gap between all of them. Of course, just going a bit further as he uses the curse down the back straight, but Tino building straight back up.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting because a lot of the time we end up with just having like the top 2 escape, like we're talking 30-40 seconds.
Ooh, and that Scorpion in the pits already.
Well, we've seen a lot of drivers in there. I mean, with the rain, it's no surprise. We'll have to see how many positions he is going to lose now. If we have a quick check. Yeah, let's see where it comes out. Yeah, I know. I'm not in the zone tonight, Peffz.
Literally turn him down to where it's literally just like a little message that comes through.
Alright, we're on lap 17 or 18 for the leaders now. We're coming up on halfway through the Japanese Grand Prix. So with that gap that Scorpion built up, he's actually only, well, he's 5th at the moment, so he's still in the good points. Going a little bit wide further back, but no complaints from him, I imagine.
The important thing for Scorpion here is that he is in fact in a good gap to just pull out good laps here and hopefully be able to get the undercut done on course.
Yeah, absolutely.
Struggled a little bit there, but I got it out.
Peffz, where are we watching now? Alright, okay. Stevie, if you want to see if... Yeah, okay. Let me see if I can find anything else. Meanwhile, Scorpion still has a nice gap as he comes down the main straight. Will not be complaining with that at all. Mad Jimbo into the pits now, it looks like, as well. He'll come out just behind Scorpion, but once again, due to that lead built up at the gap at the start, they will have a nice gap there. Probably a good time to mention as well, with you guys watching the stream, if you haven't figured it out already, by the fat watermark in the top right, we are now sponsored by Recovery Kings, the providers of the best GTA, Red Dead Redemption, and Call of Duty menus. Where all three of us are currently using one now, and it makes commentary a lot easier, although not amazing tonight with these conditions. Yeah, make sure to check them out. Links in the description there.
Yeah, it's actually really hard to see the difference in the cars. I can't tell if Jarn is in the high tech, or there's a few drivers that I'm very confused about.
Yeah,
I can't tell
yeah,
what
I'm
team
gonna
they're in.
apologize to the stream. Yeah, it's As I say that, I do realize though, with the Recovery Kings mod menu, I might be able to turn off the rain for me personally, and then I will be able to actually see things clearly, and then we can give you some actually better commentary, if I can find that. So yeah, so it is currently pouring it down, but with the 2-take-1 menu provided by Recovery Kings, yeah, it's a lot easier. And I mean, it's sunset by the looks of it on the stream. Yes, Skittles currently, Peffz is just vibing in the background, race directing, whilst we're commentating.
Yeah, so after having this nice bit of change of weather on my view, I can tell that Deliverance is in fact in a bar.
Only took us, what, 25 minutes? We got there eventually. We got there.
Ooh, Tino coming out side by side with Tino into the first pair of corners now. They're going to be going into the S's relatively closely. So Tino seems to have the lead here for these first few corners. Okay, yep, all us on fun game. It's fine. Yeah.
Get me, mouth.
Guys, holy fucking shit! Look at how close MGR Scorpion came out to Tino. The pit strategy working out perfectly for the MP driver here. Insane! They're so close together. Sorry, what was your question?
I should not have come into a stream high. Anyways, as we go now, Mr. Tino still ahead of Mr. Scorpion, as Peffz was saying. What an amazing battle there. Oh, Jesus.
Why? Oh, you're actually high.
Apex curve there.
Yes, Peffz, I am.
Oh my god! Ah, that makes so much sense now. Oh, and that's Mr. Spooky Scary, almost at the pit exit. He's gonna get passed by the leaders here, Mad Jumbo as well. He is gonna come out in 5th place still. Unfortunate for him there. Course still running in 1st place.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, Peffz, I literally am.
That's funny as fuck, bro. I thought you were just being retarded or some shit. I don't know.
No, just give us a minute. I'll be back. Peffz, take over for now.
Also, guys, check out on the join the Discord server. Type /menu in any channel. Check out our official sponsor, Recovery Kings. This is the menu 2-take-1. It's genuinely the best menu in the entire world. It lets us customize anything. You see the helicopter and the safety cars I always drive. That is how. You see the weather changing currently. In reality, it looks like this. You don't want to see this on stream. You can't see shit. But thanks to 2-take-1 and Recovery Kings, we are looking at rain, but beautiful clear skies. Wonderful. It also has a bunch of other features. My favorite one, actually, if we want to check it out here real quick, is the... Where the fuck is it? Here, sorry, under Business, you click Enable Manager, and then it'll automatically resupply and all of your businesses, like your biker businesses and your nightclub businesses and your bunker. It'll automatically resupply it and sell for you. This is a completely safe method to make $10 million every 5 minutes. That's 2 mil per minute. Insane. Buy 2-take-1 today at Recovery Kings. Is Alfie back? Stevie,
No.
how you doing?
Yes. It's funny how the turntables. You're the only one that's sober.
No, I'm not sober. Why would you think I'm sober?
That's why I didn't know if I was gonna make it to stream or not.
Oh, what a fucking idiot, bro.
I know.
Right, I'm back.
Alfie, I introduced the stream to the wonders of the business manager. Look at if you look on stream, you can actually see the business manager by 2Take1 working. It's
Absolutely
getting me money.
So you can mob BR8s and sweat out the game even more.
Exactly.
That's what we want at the end of the day.
Course, by the way, pulling out a bit of a gap now. MGR Scorpion, after almost overtaking Tino after the Prema came out the pits, MGR Scorpion has now fallen back behind the red and white car. Course still ahead, actually might be coming up on some blue flags here. Snowy blue flags. Those are yielded beautifully by the, is it High-Tech? Snowy is ART, sorry, by the ART driver. Both ART drivers not doing so well today, in 12th and 18th at the moment, but we've not had any disconnects yet, so that's very, very good. MGR actually now closing in on Tino, taking a much tighter line there, but hits the apex prop a little, loses traction, it has to back out. Really unfortunate there. Snowy now getting very up close and personal with Course, you can just see in the distance. Yes, Skillmax, you should get type/menu in any channel. We officially endorse 2Take1. It is genuinely an amazing mod menu.
Absolutely, best of the best. We used it before, but with Recovery Kings, it is even better. They are the best providers, undoubtedly.
Not only
This isn't even exaggerating. Like yes,
Yeah, no,
this is like yes, we are officially partnered with them, but like this isn't even exaggerating. They've been amazing. Like the menu is great.
Yeah, like I can tell you the reason why Peffz keeps advertising is because he generally finds it the best shit ever.
It's really annoying. I know. Okay, who do you want me to spectate? What's happening right now? Joran is doing nothing. Look at 2Take1, me being able to spectate anyone. Skullop is not king.
Not king. Oh, he's just backed off. He screwed up. God damn it. Never mind.
What?
He was just behind someone.
Peffz watch Snowy on blue flags.
Look like Scorpion's just behind Tino at the moment. They're still close, but you know they're always close. Very similar pace there. Skillmax, is it free? Well, there's a wide range of options, some very cheap options, and then all the way up to the VIP ones that we have, which give you some insane, some insane abilities.
So no, and that's Snowy yielding blue flags very nicely there. Didn't even have to say anything.
Yeah, just letting Scorpion.
Very nice
and
blue
Tino
flags,
pass.
Snowy.
Is that just behind Scorpion and Tino actually? Is that Mad Jimbo actually? Yeah, Mad Jimbo is still there. He's not giving up yet. But it looks like Scorpion going for a move again, just has to back out. Mr. Tino's still ahead now. He's going to use his curves on the back straight. Gains slightly, but still behind, but uses more later on. Gets straight past him. We'll have to see if Mr. Tino has more on the back straight than, on the main straight. This final few
Tino
corners.
lining up the straight a lot to get a lot more top speed. I think you might be correct there with him having more curves to get up the inside here.
Yeah,
First
much
corner.
better exit as well. He's going to go side by side. Scorpion
He stays ahead! Oh my god, the
Works
McLaren
much
actually got the move done on the Prema. This is amazing.
Yeah, the MP with an amazing move to block him off there, and Mr. Tino probably expecting an easy overtake there. But Scorpion said no thanks. Second on the podium is...
Oh, he's gone wide though. He's gone wide in the snake corners. That might have actually just been lag, but no, he definitely did go a little wide. He lost a lot of ground to Tino. The Prema now all the way back up on his bumper. Scorpion reserving for MP F3 today. Actually going to be signing a deal with ART F2 soon. This is proof why he deserves the seat, battling over second place with Mr. Tino, one of the best at the moment. Core's still pulling a gap, but this battle is absolutely brilliant. Mr. Tino's still on the outside of the MP now as they boost up the hill, and that's a disconnect. Is that off track, Snowy?
It is retirement in the pits whilst we have forward.
Thank you.
Snowy has retired in the pits. Unfortunate end to the Japanese Grand Prix for him. Could we have a lap check real quick? Down the main straight though, quickly. We'll see if anything happens again. Mr. Tino this time, side by side, but he gets blocked again. Scorpion
26.
keeps the position once again. Keeps second, and those 18 points for now, but it's still very close with Tino, Jimbo, and Scorpion.
I
this
think
back
we're on lap
straight
26, by
guys.
the way. Wait,
Yeah.
what lap are we on? Sorry?
These double 90s, though, it's going to come down to the exit. Who can get
Thank
a
you.
faster exit? Looks
Alright.
like Scorpion goes slightly wide, but luckily doesn't hit a slowdown. Both using up Kerrs, dumping it before this hairpin, where they'll gain a lot of it back. Still very close, but equally matched at the moment.
We're on lap 27 now, by the way.
27 with 13 laps to go. Unlucky for some. Which driver will it be unlucky for? Down the main straight, sorry, down the back straight again. I know they're using the Kerrs a lot later. It looks like up the hill, yeah, so they're not using it on the dip. They're using it as they boost up the hill. That is Scorpion there. A smart move from him, you can be a lot faster.
But look at how much Jimbo is catching up and how much Tino is pushing ahead now. This battle's causing them to lose a lot of time here.
Yeah, fourth lap going. Is Mr. Tino gonna make it? He goes on the outside and gets blocked again. He needs to figure something out with his Kerrs strategy, because at the end of the day, Scorpion's using more on the back straight, but still seems to have enough to keep ahead of Mr. Tino. And looks like his pace is lacking. I don't know whether that's tyres actually, because Mad Jimbo is now catching. Yes, Voran, we can see any modders, another amazing feature of the T2 Take 1 menu provided by Recovery Kings.
And not only that, we can put protection on the lobby, so if anyone is modding, they can automatically get kicked.
Yeah. So many features, it really is amazing. Yeah, so it's gone from Mr. Tino attacking Scorpion to now Mad Jimbo seeing if he can get a move down this back straight. He has a slightly better exit. It's going to come down to the Kerrs. He closes the gap slightly. We'll have to see if he can get it any closer. It doesn't look like for now Mr. Tino will keep that third podium spot. Mr. Spooky Scary still in the top 5, but he's got a bit of a gap to go. It looks like one corner at the moment. Mr. Tino going wide there.
IP on stream for one frame.
Also, I would like to point out as well, another cool thing about Recovery Kings is they also sell Spotify and Netflix accounts for really cheap as well. So if you're looking to get a Spotify account or a Netflix account, just check out Recovery Kings prices, because trust me, they're good.
Yeah, see, here's the thing. If you get a Spotify account, you can see my amazing music taste. I'll send you all my
yeah, Alfie D, the DJ of Dreams, bro. Center Parks 2022 really hitting home. Have you ever listened to Imagine Dragons, Arctic Monkeys? No? Bastille? Oh my god, you wouldn't believe it. No Taylor Swift though, Taylor Swift free zone.
This guy's taste is so basic, I don't even know him.
As I say that though, it looks like some very extreme blue flags there for Green Prophet, who straight up yanks himself off the track and onto the runoff to let the leader, of course, through.
Good.
What downforce are they using at the moment with these conditions on a track like this? Is higher downforce. Looking at 1.5 to just purely max downforce.
It's probably 1.75 and 1.5. So once like the triangle in the front and max rear wing. As Jimbo, Tino, and MGR all close very much up together. What were you gonna say?
Yeah, Mad Jimbo there. Don't know where that Kerrs came from, but he's just closed the gap massively. They got blue flags ahead. Peffz, you're probably going to need to clear that, because that
Green
is a
Prophet, blue flags. Green Prophet, blue flags.
Oh dear, that is not the best blue flags.
Oh, that's ruining all their
Green
lines.
Prophet, blue flags. Green Prophet, blue flags.
Not good for Mad Jimbo.
Green Prophet, constantly blue flags. You have to always be aware of blue flags. Please let them pass.
Okay. Everyone pass now.
So
that's slowed him down a lot. Spooky Scary catching up now. He's very close, only by the looks of it 10 to 15 car lengths. Further ahead, Mad Jimbo has caught Tino. MGR will have to see if he can keep his gap.
So this back marker fiasco here actually didn't affect the battle for second place, Scorpion, Tino, and Jimbo, but it definitely did help Spooky close the gap a lot. Now much closer than he was before, able to capitalize on that blue flag, on those blue flags being yielded quite slowly, and that's Tino. Again, using Kerrs, almost looking like he's gonna make a move down around the outside on Scorpion. Takes a tighter line through the first corner. Actually, Scorpion struggling a little bit for traction. That's Tino through the snake corners, very close now in the Prema. Goes a little wide on the last one, but very much closing the gap. Scorpion's line does not look like it's the cleanest through there, so just purely on taking a better line, the Prema is able to keep up a little bit, and so is Jimbo.
Yeah, the one thing...
Also,
Oh, in
Go
these
ahead, Alfie.
conditions as well, one mistake, and that's the front wing's gone. And I mean, we've been looking over the F1 LA video today, and yeah, there was a lot of front wings lost, and it really, truly ruins someone's race, puts them back a long, long way. And I mean, in rain, it's just 10 times worse. And your braking is a lot worse as well in these sorts of conditions. As we enter the main straight now, that was interesting.
Oh, and a collision in the last corner!
Ooh, side by side, we'll have to see if the stewards have anything to say about that later.
Absolutely not. That was a
I
racing
don't-
incident.
I don't know what happened there. He had a much better exit. Whether he cursed or just had a way better exit, I couldn't really tell from that high up. But yeah, looks like he was going to make a move stick there, but just has to back out as we enter the main straight.
Alfie used.
Oh,
Yellow.
that's a huge crash. That is
Please re-enter
MGR
safely.
Scorpion off track.
Yellow
oh my
flags, snake
God.
corners.
I look away for 1 second and we
Scorpion,
talk
if you
about
have
damage,
damage, you need to yield the racing line, please.
he'll 100% nice
Go back
damage
in
with the
orange,
lines.
go back in
Oh
orange.
dear. Or does he? We'll have to see how he takes his hairpin. He's not. Yeah, he 100% does. Oh, yeah, he needs to be yielding those positions. What
Scorpion,
happened
you
there?
need
That-
to be yielding the racing line. You can't be defending with damage.
I don't know if that was a blue flags there. Yeah, was that a blue flag incident, Peffz? I really do not know what happened. Yeah, that was
blue flag
truly out
incident.
of nowhere. There's going to be angry words in the paddock call about that. I mean, it was also promising for Scorpion. We talked about 13 unlucky for who, and it looks like it was Scorpion to say the least. Mr. Tino, Mad Jimbo, and Spooky Scary profiting off that heavily, all moving up a position and putting Scorpion out of
V-tacked.
contention.
I don't know what you're doing, but I
Exactly.
think like was VTAC stop on track again?
Yeah, the race director, no surprise, having words with that back marker of VTAC. We'll have to see if anything comes
Sorry,
out of that.
Apple, say it again, louder.
We're just speaking with the race engineers now to
Okay.
get that all sorted out.
Quantos
Yeah.
where? On the uphill section.
Yeah, that's not great. We don't
Yeah,
want to be
looks
seeing
like
that
we've
back
got-
marker taking out one of the leaders.
Yeah, it is not nice at all. It really does suck for the leaders. Reminding me of Ocon and Red Bull now with Verstappen.
Looks like
I
it
don't-
might just be you, Quantos. No,
Yeah.
it'll probably despawn for everybody. Drive
Yeah,
away a
we've
little bit, it'll despawn for you as
few
well.
reports of debris on track, but usually in GTA that is just person to person.
Absolutely, VTAX here sitting just in the pits, kind of doing nothing, now paused. So the VAR,
Yeah,
they're known for some very controversial moves, as Notking goes off in the SS. Now I think retiring from the race after causing, I think, 3 fiascos in total today. Unfortunate for the VAR there, as
Yeah,
he...
that's
Oh,
the
yeah, and
retirement.
Anthony Blue Flags. Anthony Blue Flags.
Yeah, so everyone will be shifted up one position there, but actually he was at the back, so probably not. So
Make
whilst
sure
things
you're always
did go
aware of blue
sideways
flags
all one
if you're
MP,
in the lower
it
positions.
did get
Anthony
better
again,
for
blue
Zanny, who's
flags.
now P6 with his teammate just ahead. Even though MGR did have to pit, it looks like that was blue flags there. I was going to say that would have been a hell of an overtake if it wasn't blue flags, but on the fresh tyres, we'll have to see if
Cloud
he
is blue
can
flags.
make that last again. Peffz, I need to turn you down. This is actually no, there's probably not too many more blue
Actually,
flags.
putting the
It should be fine.
Pumas into a position for a double podium though. Now Spooky in P2.
Oh, never
I
mind.
mean
Cloud.
P3 and Tino in P2. Chorus of course still massively ahead.
Hang on,
Both
can I
drivers
just
can-
interrupt that? Mad Jimbo, did he pit or did he have an incident? Look at him, he's down in 4th. Spooky Scary, yeah, has taken the podium, as you've said.
Not King and
Um,
Cloudeds, the leader is coming up on you
wow.
soon, so be aware of blue flags when he does. Keep going.
Yeah, it's the sorry for anyone that doesn't know. Peffz is telling us behind the scene things and during race directing. So if we do pause randomly, I do apologise for that.
No, they
we
can hear
continue.
me.
Oh, can they hear you currently? All right, perfectly, perfectly. God, you should not. Have
I
had that.
swear to God, whatever happens, Alfie just needs like 10 seconds to process. It's like,
Before the stream
That is
off
the
camera,
last
and now he's
time I
actually
do.
doing
That is the last time I do that. All right.
it. Alfie's just not going to talk about anything behind the scenes ever.
I feel so good but so bad at the moment.
yellow flag
ugh.
sector 2.
Yeah, so we've got 2 retirements already, down to 16 drivers now. It started with a race of 18. Thank God it wasn't 20, although, yeah, there would have been a lot more incidents, no doubt there. Is there anything else interesting? What? Hang on, we've got a car stopped there. That is Nate. Was that a tyre pop or damage? Nate was backwards. It's now down to green flags, but he's going very slowly. That's got to be a pop tyre there. Yeah, that is. Oh, and there's some contact with the car just behind. Yeah, green profit by the looks of it. Yeah, I really do know what's happened there.
Nate V, you can't defend if you have damage or pop
yeah, he's
tire.
sliding and he's backwards.
Yellow flags coming out of the uphill. Yellow flags coming out of the uphill. You cannot reverse on track, Nate. You cannot reverse on track like that. That's an unsafe re-entry. You have to wait for a gap.
Yeah, he's gonna have to try out back to the pits. It really does catch drivers off with weather like this, because if you've got orange tires and you have any form of spin or crash, they send
why
you
you stop just off track? Oh, okay,
oh,
we have a
and
car.
Disconnect.
All right, there's a car just before the last chicane, so watch out. I'm gonna go get it, but there's a car stopped just on the entrance of the final chicane. Yellow flags, final chicane.
Peffz, can the stream here?
Okay.
Alright, yeah.
You did
so,
disconnect though.
In case Peffz was muted there, yeah, we do have another disconnect. As I was talking about that, we're coming very close to the end, but looks like Nate V disconnecting just off track. Not in an amazing place, he is just near the curb, but luckily he's far from the racing line.
See how
now,
with 2 take 1 I was just able to get a cargo bob to go pick this car up? What an amazing menu.
I was about to say, with this amazing menu, the cargo bob comes in to grab and yoist that car away. If Peff's careful, let's not have a cargo bob on the track.
I can't get it.
We should be fine. Right, okay, you might just have to leave it. It shouldn't be an issue. It's far off the racing line. We are green flags for now, though.
We also missed Tino.
I can't get it.
So that puts Spooky in.
Alright, okay.
However,
Get a lap.
You're gonna try something else, Peffs?
yeah, if I can find it. I can never find it. I always forget where it is.
Peffs, could we get a lap check?
Soon.
We're very close to the end. If we're at 45 minutes in now, I would not be surprised if it's 1 to 3 laps left now. We've got contact through the final corners there. Mr. Tino and was that Mad Jimbo? Yeah, a slight bit of contact there. Going down the main straights there. Yeah, not King just behind, but that is a back marker. Still fighting for that final podium position. They're very close through the S's. Talking half a car length. I know you guys can't see it currently, but very close together indeed. Mr. Tino and Mad Jimbo, they go side by side through the S's. Mad Jimbo just has to back off. He doesn't want what happened to Scorpion to happen to him. They're still very close. Down the back straight they go. Both going to be using the KERS here. Yeah, we'll have to check how many laps left, because they're really going for it now. They obviously know something's up. A little bit of a tap there from Mad Jimbo behind Tino now. Really are fighting for this third podium position, because it looks like second is confirmed for Spooky Scary. There's a long way ahead. Scorpion.
We're on lap 39 now, so 2 laps to go.
But as you say, that course will be on the final lap now. Down the main straight he goes.
Spooky going to the pits.
Oh no, that is horrendous timing. On the last lap, Spooky in the pits. We're going to have to see where he comes out. As Mr. Tino and Mad Jimbo come across the line. Spooky's still there. He's not even changed his tyres. He's going to be down to 4th.
Yes.
Oh, he's on the pit exit, but he's just behind. He goes side by side with Mad Jimbo. There's a little bit of contact. They're scraping at it. Mr. Spooky Scary takes a position for now. Is going to be fighting all the way to the line. Course will not be concerned at all. A long way ahead. More contact there.
Spooky
Mad Jimbo
Scary,
just
turn your
behind.
brake light off.
Yeah, a brake light on there for Spooky Scary. He's going to have to try to turn that off. I mean, I know it's very intense, but at the same time, you do not want unexpected braking into that hairpin like this. Very close together now. We're going to have to see if anything happens there. Better exit by Mad Jimbo by far. He's so close.
Spooky Scary, black and orange flag for having your brake light on.
Jimbo should have the more worn tires, so he should have the straight line speed here, because Tino's, Spooky's tires
he's letting him pass. Is he saving it for the main straight? He's not, though. He was just moving to the side. Much more KERS leaving the pits. I'm going to assume he will be on the softs, actually. So he will have, actually, the straight line speed. And as we say that, down the main straight now, wait. Peffs, we're not on the last lap. We're on the last lap now.
I said we were on lap 39, 2 laps to go. So this is the last lap now.
Well, I hyped that up a lot.
Oh, Jimbo goes off. He falls back. Jimbo fumbles the bag. No.
He is gone. Oh my lord, that came out of nowhere. Down to 4th now. Prema will be very pleased to say the least. Scorpion too far behind to actually capitalise on that, unfortunately. But yeah, we'll have to see. Will there be any form of Prema team strategy here? I mean, it's very early in the season for someone to be giving a position away for these points. I think, yeah, very competitive drivers.
Spooky at the moment is the closest to being on top of that Drivers' Championship.
Right,
But-
okay. Peffz, if you could switch to course as he enters the final sector now. Looks like he's going to wrap up the win in Suzuka-ish, Japan. Rounds the final corner. It was a great race for him under the conditions. Led almost every lap. And he takes home first. 49 minutes done. What a race by course. Now the focus on Prema, who go to the line. Very close to each other. 3 car lengths at most. That wraps up the podium. Heartbreak for Mad Jimbo. 4th is good, but he will have been wanting that podium so desperately. But as we talk about heartbreak, Scorpion down the main straight now. Had that damage. That is very unfortunate for him.
Honestly, great job to still get P5 after that massive crash.
Yeah, Scallop taking 6th, and Anthony starting another lap. He is a back
Oh no no
marker.
no 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 no.
Looks like Zani will be taking 7th. So MP with 5th and 7th there.
Yellow flags last corner. Yellow flags last corner.
Better. Oh, we've got yellow flags in the last corner. Is that you by any chance, Peffz, or random
No.
driver? Alright, okay.
That
yeah.
was not
is
me,
the
but it
point.
was almost me.
Alright, okay. Yeah, Joan taking 8th, Deliverance taking 9, and Mass Gaming taking 10th. That is the top 10 wrapped up. That is the points. All very close, though, so we'll have to see. I'm just seeing on the stream now your helicopter. Wow, that was very close to going to disaster. And just a few drivers going around the track now. That is the race wrapped up. 5 seconds to go. I'm going to go do something else instead of these post-race interviews. Probably not the best.
Alright, thank you everybody
everyone putting
very
up
much
with
for coming. If I could get the top 3 to please stay for post-race interviews. I'll drag you momentarily. Everybody, thank you very, very much for coming and for racing. I'll get these screenshots. I'm good on screenshots.
Yeah, and thank you everyone for watching. We'll get those
Thank you
premies
so
in
much
course.
for racing. We'll get the penalty submissions open momentarily. And yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for racing. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. I'll see some of you tomorrow for F2.
So whilst you guys are waiting, you might want to see in the bottom right corner there. I know that's a bit delayed, but 300,000 made just there with a Recovery Kings mod menu. He's not even doing anything. He's racing and he's just earned 6 figures. I mean, it's beautiful. Make sure you check it out. Link in the description. Thank you very much for coming. We will have the post-race interviews now. I'm going to go and probably throw up. I don't know. I'm dazed as shit. I will
Jesus
touch again
Christ.
later. Thank you.
Alright,
for
thank you guys so
watching.
much for coming.
See you, Peffz.
Alrighty, that is Alfie out, but we have the top 3 finishers. Well, we don't have the top 3 finishers, but we do have the top, the 2nd and 3rd place finishers, the Prema boys, and we do also have the race engineer and the team manager of the 1st place finisher, just not the 1st place finisher themselves. So we'll pick up with you guys now. Give me 1 second here. Like this. Then we have the high-tech team first, the race winners, DJ and Versatile. Your man won today. That was a really dominant display of racing. I think Course led every single lap and just got a really good start, kept running away with it. Walk us through your race and your feelings now that you've taken a victory.
Well, obviously with the switch up of the Halloween and the rain coming in for the race towards the end, it's changed our strategy. The plan was to do a one-stop towards the end, but then on the final lap, of course, had to pit for new tyres, otherwise he would have completely spun. Still won the race. It was a great race from him, consistent 24/7. And even his teammate Joran, who came in as reserve, did great for getting crashed down to like P17 on the grid. it was great from both of them, to be honest.
I mean, that's a junior driver getting P8. That's a good couple of
Yeah.
points for you guys to get.
Yeah, he was finding his way up. We were still very unsure on strategy. The plan was a one-stop for both of them, but then Joran got crashed early, and then he wasn't as good as tyre saving as Course was. But at the end of the day, it was a great finish for both Course and the team in general.
Looked like just a really good race by you guys. You know, well planned out course, just absolutely dominant. Thank you so much for coming and enjoy this victory. I'll see you guys tomorrow for F2 Versatile as a driver and DJ as a manager again.
Yeah, see you there.
Lovely stuff. We'll then come to Tino, the Prema driver. Tino, you and your teammate, double podium. You had a pretty decent qualifying, starting on pole and fourth. You know, Spooky lost out some positions, but you managed to make your way up the field. Wasn't enough for P1 today, but you did get really good points. How do you feel? What was your strategy? How was your race?
So my strategy was hard or hard medium, but because of the safety car, I actually could stretch my hards pretty far, so it was like a hard soft. And yeah, Spooky kept up. We like finished side by side almost. Kind of nice.
That, you know, sounds like sorry, technical difficulties. Sounds like you had you know, pretty good race considering the circumstances, especially with the rain. You know, Spooky, your teammate in P3. Spooky, did you just have the same strategy, and how was your race?
Yeah, basically same strategy. However, I did keep up with everyone that was ahead of me. I was actually gaining on them a little bit. If I didn't get crashed out on, I think, the second lap, I would have been able to keep up with Course, I believe. Because he never went above 8.5 seconds, I think, and I just kept on getting on him. Then after the first round of pit stops, I was actually 7 seconds behind, so I did gain. But other than that, it was a great race. I made up a lot of positions, and I'm glad to be finishing the podium today.
You got a pretty good overcut on Jimbo, I think. You came out just behind Tino after your last pit stop, but you were ahead of Jimbo. It was really strong. You know, intense stuff. We were watching you guys the whole way through. Thank you so much for coming today. That's it from me. Enjoy the amazing points for Prema, and I'm sure when Ammo wakes up, he'll be very proud of you guys. Thank you so much for joining the interviews. Thank you so much, Stevie and Alfie, who's left now, for co-commentating with me today. Thank you everybody on the stream for watching. We'll get the results posted on stream for you in a second, and until then, we'll see you next week. Or actually tomorrow for Formula 2, but for F3 next week. And yeah, have a wonderful evening, everybody. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much.
You as well.